All right, guys, ran into a little bit of a stressful situation here this morning. One of my clients is driving down from Jupiter. He had this RN7201 titanium shipped from Michigan. The idea was that he was gonna get here, the watch was gonna be here, and then we're gonna go over the condition, give him a number to buy it off of him. Fortunately, he's already almost here. I rolled up the FedEx and they only had 4 out of 5 packages. So obviously I opened up the packages and I noticed that we were missing one. Of course, it ended up being his package. So I circled back, I went to FedEx. I later found out that the lady had given it to some guy, I guess, that comes every single day. He works for some security company. And for whatever reason, my package got mixed in the bunch and he has my $300,000 package. So apparently it's gonna come back. We're a little bit nervous right now, so hopefully we get the package back, make things right. FedEx is normally 99% of the time perfect. Stuff like this hardly ever happens, but luckily that's why we have insurance on our package, because if stuff like this happens and we don't get it back, you get $0 back. Luckily the package is fully insured. I think we're gonna get the package back. Stay tuned. Supposed to call me shortly. Hopefully it's within the hour, because our customer is gonna be here and he's gonna be scratching his head as to why his $300,000 7201 titanium has not arrived quite yet. All right, so this is honestly one of the scarier situations that's ever occurred. They gave the package to someone, he signed for it. My customer saw that signature is not even close to what mine would look like. So obviously he was a little bit freaked out, but the guy was able to come back and drop it off. I tried not to make too much of a scene about it because obviously I was freaked out. I didn't want to tell them exactly what the package was. I just made it seem like I needed the package within a certain time period and it was very urgent. I went back there a couple times today. Really weird situation overall. I really hope that that never happens again. That could have been very bad. It could have fractured obviously our relationship with that person. With FedEx, we probably would never use them again if something like that happened. And actually we never got it back. Overall, I guess I'm just relieved, but at the same time, it's just like a really frustrating situation. It took about 2.5 hours out of my day. I'm just relieved in the end of the day. So now we're gonna meet the client at the office. I believe he got there about 10 minutes ago. We're gonna open up the package. He also brought in a Patek 5726 1A, the blue dial, full stainless steel bracelet, brand new. We already gave him a number on the RM. There was a tiny scratch at the top of the watch. With it being titanium, and if the scratch is deep enough, unfortunately, we would have to polish the whole watch. I'm sure that people don't really want an RM that has a gigantic scratch at the top of the face of the watch. I guess we're just gonna look at the scratch in the watch, make sure that it's nothing too significant. If it's not, then we're gonna stick to the number that we originally agreed upon. The tech should be good, should be an easy buy for us, as he said that it's only 10 days old to 2024. And I think we've sold about 2 or 3 of those this month, so it's a good pickup for us. Just happy the guy was able to come all the way down. We're always buying, guys. If you're looking to sell some stuff, come to G&G. Very fair. We're giving this guy a very fair price. Hardly any back and forth. We pretty much met him at the price that he wanted right off the bat. So yeah, guys, hit us up.
Working. Oh my.
Ooh, that's a nice strap. Yeah, I love this. Definitely not as bad as the picture looked, I'll tell you that. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do the whole top of the case because there's a scratch right here too. We're cool with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that work?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna go over some of the trade-ins that we got yesterday. Unfortunately, the client didn't wanna be on camera, which is totally cool, but we're still gonna go over what we got from him. Luckily, the 7201 Ti was given to a person that was a good Samaritan, so he brought it back to FedEx. I honestly was thinking that maybe we're never gonna see the watch, but luckily we're able to get it. We opened up the package. The watch looked almost flawless. There was some slight wear on the case. Whenever we get a watch in that is not absolutely perfect, we cannot sell it as brand new. So in that instance, we did have to deduct a little bit off the final price. So whenever you guys are trading in a watch, just make make sure you're very critical and careful with your verbiage, because a lot of people consider a watch to be brand new because they wore it like 2 times and maybe there's a slight scratch on it. A lot of times we don't sell the watch with a scratch on it, and we're going to be transparent with the next person that gets the watch that we did touch it up. When we have to touch it up, it's considered retail ready, and when it's considered retail ready, we can't sell it for the price of a brand new watch, obviously. So this here is the 7201. Like I stated before, this one is in titanium. This one's definitely on the lighter side of RMs with it being titanium. This one is a patented movement by RM. It is a chronograph. This one to me looks really great because I think that the chronograph looks a little bit different than what you see in like an AP chronograph or a Rolex chronograph. It is a little bit asymmetrical, but I think it's very on par what RM does because they're obviously aesthetically different than most watch companies. To me, in terms of value, this is a great RM for someone that's looking for a chronograph. I think it has great size. Here we got an 1102. This one's also a chronograph. To me, unless you're a bigger dude, I can't rock this. I think that this is a little bit more subtle, has insane details inside of the dial with the skeletonization, and it's still, I don't think it's too busy to where you can't see the time or can't really use the chronograph function. I think that it's definitely a better looking and a more appealing watch than this one. We also got this one on trade-in as well. The watch looks amazing. It's one of my favorite RMs. This is the cheapest of the 4. The black and white ceramic are much more. So a lot of the rose gold, that one also is a bit more. This one we are selling today, it's a July 2023. We're looking for 265K. The top of the market, this one was going for 350 plus. So it's a great price for where things are at. And honestly, with crypto and everything kind of picking up in the economy, we have noticed a lot more people are buying. And I think over turn, we're going to see some prices start to go up a little bit. If that is the case, I think that 265 is a great price for that piece. He also traded in a 5726 1A. We actually had the watch in store for 2 hours. Someone picks it up at a great price almost immediately. Anytime you guys might be getting a watch from the AD just to get your spend history up. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there that get tons of watches and they just only have so many watches to wear throughout the week, so you just want to dump some. Feel free to hit us up. We're super fair with our prices. We're going to make sure that it's going to go towards maybe the next piece you get with us. We're going to be super fair with it and make sure that everything is kosher on both sides of the party. But yeah, hit us up. I think that this is a great deal for 7201. Like I said, if there's any trade-ins that maybe you want to do towards this watch, we're also open to doing that as well. Always want to make sure that you are getting the biggest bang for your buck and that the deal goes smoothly, and we're always open to trade. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing your next watch through G&G. So guys, keep in mind that our office is finally starting to come together. There's still a lot that we need to get done, but if you're going to compare where it was at when we originally announced to you guys that we had moved offices, we have come a long way. I'll give you a quick walkthrough as to a quick update and what we plan on doing to finish up the renovation on the place. We got this flooring. See the difference? This is probably some flooring from the 70s. We're gonna modernize it a little bit here. The walk through here, we got the office space here. We get all new furniture in there. Don't judge us. This is still a lot of our stuff that's out because there's still a lot of work to be done. The work has been coming in here almost every single day. Bring on the floors, the walls. This is gonna be our lounge area. Expect to have some of our VIP customers in here. We're gonna have a display case with some of the bigger stuff in here, and then walk through this door. So this is where we're bringing our customers in the time being at this little space here. This is gonna be kind of like our little, not like a lounge area, but like almost like a waiting room for the clients that are looking to come in to live in pieces in here or in here. We did the walls in here, kind of like this textured black. I think it looks super nice. We're gonna do a display case here. I think we're gonna try to do something about these windowsills. DuPont's just an old building, so I think that this is gonna be a lot closer to what you'll see at like a Rolex boutique. That's kind of what we're going for. But yeah, we still have a lot more to do. Super excited to announce to you guys the final product and to show you guys what it's gonna look like. So stay tuned. I think we give it another 6 to 8 weeks. But yeah, it's coming along. Super pumped to have it completely redone. It's gonna be a totally different look to what we walked into when we first moved here. And then of course you'll have all of our timepieces on display. So it's not just gonna be in those trunks, it's gonna be in a very nice setup in a display case. So really, really excited to show you guys the final result. Thanks for staying tuned to the end. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.